We are stunned again. I watched the last show of the Late Show with Stephen Colbert, and it was amazing. And they did like sketches and stuff, and it was great. And Springsteen was on the night before, I believe. That
was a great one.
And Springsteen came out, and you saw it in the Armageddon update. Clinton flat out said the first person to lose a show because the president can't take a joke. Yep. And that inspired this Armageddon update. I really got to say that we have. It's so funny when you see someone that can't laugh at themselves. And by the way, don't think of the president, people. Think about anybody who just gets when like a group of people, everybody talking shit. One guy gets slammed and he gets whiny and mopey. That guy's not invited next time. Right. He's not part of the deal. And that's
also
the guy
that wears Crocs to the party.
Yes. And then is mad that someone said that.
These are my favorite shoes.
I will say something about, we had Fetus on, you guys, Ryan, who used to be on the show with us and work for us. He would at least come back. He would laugh or he'd get mad, but it was funny because he would come back at you with the next thing. And
Ryan is where Dennis, the character, came from.
Yes, don't tell Ryan that.
He knew that.
By the way, Crocs are very comfortable and they're very healthy for your feet, and they are very aerate with the holes in them. Unless you put charms in them, and then it doesn't seem to, it kills the whole point of Crocs.
You're right. They're very aerodynamic.
Yeah, aerodynamic, but they also air out with the holes.
Dennis used to wear nursing shoes, the white ones, SAS
that's right.
shoes, and he would clean them with a magic eraser so that they were bright white for the club. Yeah. Do you guys remember that?
Because when I do my moonwalk, you got to see the feet. That's why Michael wore white socks, but I actually took it one step further. I wore white shoes.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Censorship. These people on the right have been bitching about the left wants to censor everything. You can't say anything. You can't say retard. You can't say faggot. You guys would do.
Well, you can't say those enough in this podcast.
I'm saying I'm mocking them for saying them.
Cheeseburger.
Right, whatever. Exactly. Cheeseburger. Sandwich.
That's it.
So they bitched about censorship. They bitched about the left. They bitched about pronouns. And yet these thin-skinned, heartless, gutless, characterless human beings are getting rid of comedians? Like the guys who actually make us tolerate their bullshit. Mm-hmm. They're getting rid of. Mm-hmm. So Stephen Colbert is gone. He's not going to be gone. By the way, Stephen Colbert, I got to be honest, he's a rare combination of pure soul and ridiculously funny. Yeah. He's such a good human being. Yeah. The day after, he went to Monroe, did the Monroe, Michigan public access show with Jack White from the White Stripes, and it was so funny. And they had the guy from Dumb and Dumber, not Jim Carrey, the other guy, Jeff Daniels on.
Oh, yeah.
Jeff Daniels was on, and they made a sandwich, and it was this crappy little public access show, and it was at least as funny as The Late Show. And what bothers me more than anything is that Stephen Colbert is innocuous, but what dictators and autocrats know is that when people laugh, they're agreeing. So when a comic cracks a joke about a leader, and everybody laughs, that means they know that leader's a piece of shit or a loser or not capable or competent at his job. Right. However, when you kill comedians, all you do is fuel the rest of us, and you can't kill all of us. You just can't. Jimmy Kimmel, we stood up for Jimmy Kimmel and at Disney, and everybody can't it was so bad that Disney must have had so many people cancel their Disney Plus subscriptions that they let him stay. They took him off the air for 3 days. He's tweeted out that he wants Seth Meyers gone. Weirdly enough, he hasn't said anything about Jimmy Fallon. Don't know what that means.
I'm surprised he hasn't said anything about Rachel Maddow. You know, he did way back then say that she needed to be off the air and that MSNBC, it was called then, should lose their license if he becomes president again. But Rachel Maddow is the only person that consistently deconstructs, dismantles all the bullshit that they platform every day. And she does it with receipts. And then she also laughs at him and
mocks him constantly.
Doesn't say a word.
Because he has in the past. She has then put him saying it up on the screen and then ripped him. She is then brought in, if you want a whataboutism, she'll out whataboutism anybody when it comes to her. And here's the problem with bullies. So bullies are always, they're always looking for the weaker thing. And if you kowtow to bullies, Lindsey Graham, listen up. They're going to keep rolling over you. Rudy Giuliani, listen up. And they're going to hurt you. Mike Pillow, listen up. And they will hurt you and they don't give a fuck. And they'll use you as a speed bump with the bus they're driving and move on. And that's what Trump does. However, Rachel Maddow gets in his face, gets up in his grill and talks more shit. On top of that, you know damn well Rachel Maddow has enough money if he sued her to take him to court. What makes me the saddest is when you put someone like Barry Weiss in charge of CBS and you take a brand like 60 Minutes and you fucking shred it. You basically, when I was growing up, you depended on 60 Minutes. Yeah. When I was a kid and only wanted to watch cartoons, I would still sit down on Sunday and watch 60 Minutes because I remember being riveted at stuff I'm a kid, why am I watching this? Yeah. It was always so good. It was always so insightful. I looked at the list of stories they did because we recorded at home, 60 Minutes, and it's literally like, is your drinking water safe? And it was all these innocuous. The 60 Minutes took down presidents in the past, which is why they got dealt with. Then he got rid of Stephen Colbert. CBS is dead to me. I don't watch CBS anymore. Period. I can't even turn it on. First of all,
what are they putting there?
First of all, their sitcoms suck. They're lame. They're bunk thud. The jokes on their sitcoms are lame. They put on a show I was on. They put on Comics Unleashed. Byron Allen.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah, isn't it weird? Yeah. Well, Byron Allen won't let anything political on the show. So you're just going to talk about, man, I was in the airplane seat and I rocked it back. And by the way, not his fault. Byron Allen's now a billionaire because Byron Allen started Comics Unleashed years ago on his own dime and built it. God bless him. And thanks for having me on.
I was going to say, you're on, or you were on. Did that air?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's already aired. But the reality of it all is that we've got a thin-skinned, bully bitch of a president that when actually dealt with a confrontation because he thought he was going to go into Iran and roll over him.
Yeah.
You know, him and Putin, 3 days, it'll be over.
We're like day 88 today.
Day 88. On top of that, I wrote this down. We bombed them during a ceasefire. Now, do you know why he declared a ceasefire?
Why? Because
we hit the limit of the war that Congress can kill. So he hit the limit. He said, nope, ceasefire, war's over. Don't need the ceasefire anymore. And during the ceasefire, he's still bombing buildings and missile sites and stuff.
Right. Which wasn't technically how it's supposed to work anyway.
No, it's none of it.
But
wait, are you saying that our current president doesn't follow the rules that have been in place for 250 years?
Laws, Constitution.
Rule of law, norms, Bill of Rights. Yeah, right.
Modern, a modicum of decency. Not modern.